Hello, in this video I'm going to be going through how to make a piece of coral in Fusion 360. So the first thing you need to do, is create a sheet. I'm going to use A7, which is 105 millimeters by 74. So I'm going to choose this plane on the origin, and I'm going to select Create Sketch. Click. Okay, so I then want to draw a 2-point rectangle. Okay, and I'm going to draw that to how big A7 is. Okay, to remind myself, I can just click this and I can go, oh yeah, it's 105 by 74. I'm going to take my hand off the mouse and just type in 74. Oh, sorry, hang on. I did that wrong. I'm going to 105 tab 74 and then press enter. Okay, and that is my piece of A7. Okay, that I'm going to be using. I'm going to finish that sketch. Okay, and I'm going to press insert. We go up here to insert canvas. Now, I've already found a CFan as a JPEG image that I want to use. Okay, and I'm going to select this face to put it on. You can see my CFan has come upside down. Okay, so all I'm going to do is manipulate it by turning it firstly the right way up. Then I'm going to click this part here and make it around about the same the right sort of size to what I want. Firstly, I want to make it the same sort of size as the piece of paper. Then I can use this one here to free move it. Okay, I want to put it on the floor about there. That's about right, I'd say. And then I can also go over here and change the occupancy of it, opacity. Sorry. So I think I'm going to leave the opacity at 80. Just type 80, and I'll click OK. Super. Now, as you can see here, now if I want to scope around, I can see that I've just put the canvas on. Also on the left-hand side here, I can get rid of my canvas by pressing this I, and I'll bring it back, and there we go. So let's get started. I'm going to click front. I'm going to go over here and click create sketch. I'm going to create sketch on there. Okay, and then notice that these change at the top. I'd like to use the line tool. Okay, I'm just going to click actually this line tool, and I'm going to zoom in. All I'm going to do here, okay, is copy the line that I've seen. Now notice that if you use this line tool, you get straight edges, which might be what you want to achieve. But if I finish that and I just click the green button, I could go back to create, and I could click the curve tool or the spline tool. Okay, spline tool is probably going to be the best fit for this. Now if I start on the other side, it's a bit like the path tool in 2D design. Okay, and all I can do is just go around my shape. Okay, now I've got to the end of my line. Okay, I've got two options. I can either extend the line, okay, and I can do a bit of a circle, okay, and then I can finish the line off here. Okay, and then to finish my line, I simply click the green tick. Click. Okay, you will see that this shape will then go slightly blue. Okay, and I can actually finish the sketch. Okay, and I can select this shape here. Okay, what I can also do, okay, is I can then go back into it. I can right click down here, or I can I'll right click down here on the model tree. This part is called the model tree. Right click, edit sketch. Okay, and then I can take out the bits that I don't want. So instead of clicking down to the spline tool, I can just click this one up here, fit point spline. Okay, and if I want to take this part out. Okay, all I'm going to do is draw around it just really quickly, and then that creates another shape within my shape, if you like. So click, click, and then done. Okay, and then that takes that part out. Does that make sense? And then again, I can finish the sketch. Okay, and then I've got my sketch here with the parts coming out. Okay, I've now finished all my splines. Okay, and as you can see, I've got quite an intricate image of my coral. You obviously don't have to do quite as intricate thing, but I thought I'd challenge myself. Okay, now all I'm going to do now is finish the sketch. Okay, and you can see that as I hover over it, it highlights and goes. On the left here, I've got the sketches open. Okay, so firstly, on the canvases, if I want to just hide the canvas, you can see that then that's the sketch that I've got. Okay, I'm going to select the sketch on here. Okay, and then I'm going to click this. So then I'm going to go over here and press extrude. So I'd like to extrude, I think I might do it on symmetrically. Okay, and the whole length, the distance, I'm going to extrude by 3 millimeters. So if I go to the side, you can see that that's giving it 3 millimeters of depth, and I would also like it as a new body, and I'm going to click OK. Super. As I can see here, the sketches have now hidden themselves, so I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to open the bodies. Okay, now I can see that I've got a few different bodies in here, but the majority of them is the text that I've made at the back. But because I've got 11 bodies, okay, I'm going to double click on this, and I'm going to call it fan coral. Okay, so that I always know that that's where I'm going to go. Okay, I'm going to hide the origin. And the final thing I want to do is put a little circle on the middle. Okay, so I'm going to go to create sketch. I'm going to create a sketch on the side of this body. Okay, and as you can see, we don't have all the splines and the fuss. On here, I'm going to create a circle, and I am going to simply go. Actually, I don't want it there. I'm going to create a circle again, and I would like to put it here. I'd like a 6 millimeter circle. Okay, but notice that this is a radius. So if I put 3 millimeters, okay, then that should come out. Nope, I apologize. That was actually a diameter. So if I put 6 mil diameter, then that comes out like that. Notice that that has not gone through yet. Okay, so what I now need to do is finish that sketch. Make sure this is highlighted and click extrude. Now, instead of extruding, okay, I could extrude outwards, but actually what I want to do is extrude or to cut rather downwards. Okay, now I could choose the amount, or I could choose the amount, or I could just go all the way through. Notice that this changes to cut. Okay, and then that's the distance, and I'm going to press OK. Super. I'm going to hide all the other bodies because I don't want to be printing those. Okay, and you can see that this is my little piece of finished coral. Okay, now in order to export that to the, I'm going to firstly press File, Save. Okay, and I'll save that. And then to export to the 3D printer, I want to go down to here. And I could press 3D print, but I'm just going to export as an STL file. Okay, so the STL file, if you scroll down, are just here, STL, and I'm going to call it coral export. Then an STL file is what the 3D printer understands. So once you have it as an STL, you're good to go with the 3D printer. Good luck with your designing. I'm looking forward to seeing all the results. Thanks.